Syracuse needs a win as they take on Duke, playing for perhaps a seed as high as #1. Alongside Dick Vitale, Allison Williams in a moment. I'm Carl Rabbit. You're cheering along with about 30,000 other folks.
Well, I'm all excited. It's a big game, as you said, Carl. Syracuse, a 3-game losing streak. They got to win this game at home. They got to journey to Louisville after this game, and you don't want to have a 5-game losing streak, baby. So they need this win. On the other side, you're looking at Duke. They're red hot. 7 in a row they have won. Mike Krzyzewski's got them playing winning basketball.
What a night of basketball and coaches on ESPN. You got Coach K over there, a Hall of Fame inductee in 2001. Another guy on the other side who's been on the sideline with Syracuse for 4 decades himself, Jim Boeheim, a Hall of Fame inductee in 2005. Later tonight, you got Rick Pitino and Roy Williams, Hall of Famers, as Carolina and Louisville will battle as well. Jason Tatum's been red hot. His development has been outstanding, averaging over 23.5 a game in his last 2. Tyler Lydon has played the last 9 games and not missed a minute. Andrew White the last 8 games and not missed a minute.
Unbelievable. Some people said fatigue in the Georgia Tech game because White in that game, ready for this, he couldn't make a 3. 2 for 14. He's made more 3s in the ACC than anyone else. But forget about fatigue, he had 15 rebounds in that game.
And that's an effort. So usually you're not tired if you're grabbing 15 boards, but as Dick just talked about, 3-point shooting could be a huge part of tonight's game. Out of bounds, and Duke will have the ball. We'll see if Tatum goes in the middle, maybe use him to help defend or offend against the zone.
Well, they want to get into that 3-second area. They want to get into the lane. The one thing against Duke, you better find them on the perimeter. So they want to go right to the foul line.
Right now it was Kennard. He missed the first shot, but Tatum comes up with the offensive rebound.
Last year in a battle with Syracuse, Kennard was 0 for 9. 0 for 9. Taken to the bank. He will not be 0 for 9 tonight.
Tyler Roberson had such a massive game last year. They're looking to get him going tonight. Allen launches a 3. In and out. Offensive rebound. Tatum on the weak side.
Can't give them second and third opportunities the way they can shoot the ball. Best 3-point shooting team in the ACC.
Kennard, long one. That's long. And that time Lydon had it. And we're going to get a foul called. And it's going to go against Matt Jones.
A guy to watch for foul trouble is the young freshman for Syracuse. Thompson has a history of getting in foul trouble. And they need him. He's a good offensive player. Lydon's got to give him some productivity, both from the wing and down in the box. And he's a terrific rebounder.
And the guy with the ball, John Gillen, as he goes, this team goes. Earlier this season, dropped 43 against NC State.
And hit the 3-point shot to send the game in overtime.
Yeah, at the buzzer. Thompson got his man in the air, gets it to go. He's coming off a huge game in which he took 21 shots against Georgia Tech.
He has really got some good offensive skills. Very talented. He's just got to learn how to be a better defensive player. Utilize his feet a little more, better movement. This place is loud, Carl. Wow.
How about the 5 now offensive rebounds that Duke has managed to get, and they end up with a bucket?
Well, Kennard gets on the scoreboard. Like I said, last game he was 0 for 9 against Syracuse last year. He's a different player this year. He's without a doubt in Pennsylvania as an all-ACC player. Man-to-man, Jefferson playing Thompson up on top.
Battles the freshman, and that's way short. It's got to go off Kennard instead of Syracuse ball.
Not a good possession right there. You know, Duke's had a little bit of a problem earlier in the year. Injuries. Then they had Coach K go out as well. You know, Jeff Cable did a great job, I thought, to keep them in line. He won 4, lost 3, lost a couple of tough ones. But it's not easy stepping in for a guy who's a Hall of Famer.
He had a banged-up Emil Jefferson when he was gone.
Absolutely. He missed 2 games. No team struggling shooting the ball. A lot of tension, a lot of intensity on that floor.
Good pass to Kennard. Free throw line misses, and Lydon grabs the board. Kennard's taken a lot of shots and made only 1.
Oh, nobody back. Should have put that right to the goal.
Instead, we'll take the jump shot and we'll make it. Corey and Thompson off to a good start. He's got all 4.
He said, why go to the goal when I can step out and shoot the jumper? He's got to get his hands a little more active on the defensive end. Their game plan is to go to the foul line area.
Kennard has taken 4 shots, made 1.
Great ball movement right there.
How hot has Jason Tatum been lately?
You talk about a pro prospect. You talk, what did Jim Boeheim tell us? Hey, forget about all those guys. He said, Tatum to me is top 3 in the country. You know, he had those injuries earlier, and that really set him back, but he is in a flow now.
Good drive by Battle. Will get a block, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Strong drive to the goal. They're right down the lane. It's been a funny team this year when you talk about a mystery team in Syracuse. I mean, they got humiliated by St. John's, and that's not really a strong St. John's team. It was a layup, Carl, after a layup. I was watching on TV. I could not believe what I was watching. The worst loss that Jim's ever had here at home.
Funny, the ACC coaches will tell you the losses we've had this year. Roy Williams may point to the Pittsburgh loss. One of the worst losses we've ever had. Syracuse, one of the worst losses to St. John's we've ever had.
And then he came back to Boston College and got blitzed, and then he made a lineup change. And when he made the lineup change, they went on a run. Had those great wins over Florida State, over Virginia, and now they're in a little bit of a slide. This is a big game for Syracuse. See what Kennard's playing by the foul line area.
Yeah, he's been the guy, not Tatum. Tatum stands on the wing and waits for the ball. Jones throws up a 3, in and out.
You saw Allen right there as the facilitator, as you said earlier. He's looking to find people. He's battled so many injuries. Then he created the monster with the problem with tripping and all that. He's going to deal with that.
Steal by Jones. First turnover for Syracuse. Jones is their guy when it comes to steals.
He's the glue guy, the veteran, experienced guy, knows how to win. They're going to match up on Kennard because you can't keep giving him shots. They're going to fall.
Duke 2 of 8 from the floor so far tonight. They've missed a handful of 3s. Jones penetrates to Allen. That's consistent.
He got fouled.
He did get fouled, John Gillen. And Allen will go to the free throw line to shoot 3.
Not a good play right there by Gillen. Following him away from the goal. Jimmy Boeheim said no, but he definitely made contact there. And he's a good free throw shooter.
You sure there was contact there?
I thought there was.
Duke's a very good free throw shooting team as Allen gets the first.
75% as a team, and that's a big plus, especially in close games. Syracuse is shooting well on the line this year as well.
Allen himself an 80% free throw shooter. As this game is seaside back and forth.
He had a pinky injury, and then he had an injury, he rolled his ankle. He's had a number of injuries, and I think psychologically he's had a battle a lot because he created it. I mean, nobody but himself. There's nobody to blame but himself. And now he's going to work through that. I think he needs another year in college next year to be able to show people and put that all behind him.
Gillen had an easy layup, and he threw it short for an air ball. And Duke tries to go up by 4 or 5 if this goes.
Too many opportunities.
Way too many if you're Syracuse. The only saving grace for them is that Duke hasn't made shots. 2 of 9 from the floor.
That's that 2-3 zone.
Tatum.
He'll make shots.
May have gotten away with a walk, but he bangs it down. How about the development?
He'll make shots.
Jason Tatum.
He'll do a pro move to create space. A lot of guys can shoot a ball, but they can't create space for their shot.
He's averaged almost 19 over his last 4 games, and he's 2 for 2 tonight.
And he can run the court. What a transition play.
Leiden had it in the paint. Tatum picks it up.
2-on-1. Oh, what a nice break. Fundamental, solid as can be. Tatum is a star, man. He's a star.
7-0 run for Syracuse in the last minute 20.
Man-to-man defense, nothing fancy. They play head-to-head, communicate, try to help each other.
I said Syracuse 7-0 run for Duke, obviously. Has them up 12-6.
Transition big when you play Duke. Getting back. Syracuse doing a good job there, making them play 5-on-5. You don't want to give them numbers.
Tatum runner, no good. That's on Thompson, came in to grab the rebound.
Tell you one thing, Thompson very impressive here early in the game. Very active. They got to get Gillen going, and Andrew White hasn't been able to get a shot.
Two fifth-year guys who have been really what's kept Syracuse afloat this year. White and Gillen.
No doubt about it, Clarence. Good point we made right there.
White missed the layup, and they got a 4-on-1.
Transition. This is Duke at their best in transition. They turned it over. Tried to get too fancy. They got a break right here. You got to score.
And they do. Battle lays it in. We'll keep an eye on that. That should have been 2 for Duke. Instead, it ends up 2 for Syracuse.
That's a 4-point turnaround.
Yep.
A dummy like me can figure that out, Carl. This place is alive. What a beautiful sight to see 30,000 plus. Our former boss in the house, John Wildhat, the AD here, said he loves it.
Emil Jefferson short, and Leiden gets the rebound.
Jefferson still, I think, has a fix to that bone bruise on his foot. I don't believe he's been the same as he was prior to that. He's a great kid, a winner.
There's a drive and a left-handed lay-in. Real good start for Torian Thompson. He's got half a dozen.
He has really moved well without the ball. He is showing me what Jim Boeheim told me on the phone last night. He said, Dick, he's very skilled offensively. He's just got to be more aggressive and active and stay out of foul trouble.
Zone causing problems as Duke 4 of 13. Tough shot for Grayson Allen doesn't go.
That was a tough shot, no doubt about it. It wasn't easy.
White 3. Got it!
Tell you what, he can flat out shoot the rock. Came from Nebraska, started at Kansas, made 91 threes in the ACC prior to this game, the most of anyone.
Ball fake from Tatum. Boy, is he mature, and he silences the 30,000.
Yeah, just play basketball. He doesn't have to go through all those rituals, silence the crowd. You do that in the AAU. Don't do it in a big stage. Too talented for that stuff.
He did it a lot at Virginia when he had a career-high 28.
I watch too much TV, so too many NBA guys doing all that stuff.
Pass too long. Dickie V talked about it. We got a great night of college basketball on ESPN and a great start to the game. Already 5 lead changes. Allison Williams on how this home sweet dome is so good for Syracuse.
ESPN, it is a 2-point game between Syracuse and Duke here inside the Carrier Dome, where Syracuse has been a different team. Talk about home court advantage. In conference play, they are 2-6 away from Syracuse, but at home 6-1, including a pair of wins against top 10 teams. Florida State, the first to fall. Despite Cuse trailing by 10, they came back to win against the 9th-ranked Seminoles. Then it was Virginia. Again, Syracuse overcoming a second-half double-digit deficit to win against the Cavaliers. Now against Louisville, Syracuse trailed by 14. They forced overtime, but they did fall to the Cardinals 76-72. But 2 top 10 teams have fallen on this court already this season. Tyler Leiden told me we're just a different team at home because we feed off the energy of this crowd. And guys, it's electric tonight. Over 30,000 in attendance.
That's why, Allison, this is a must game. They got to take advantage of this incredible crowd here cheering them on. They need this win desperately after those 3 losses.
If in fact the attendance is over 30,000, first time for a midweek game over 30,000 since 09, long time.
What tremendous execution right there. Going to the post, finding the baseline, overloading against the zone. Put 2 against 1 down in the low post area. I think they're pretty well coached. I think that guy's won a few games. Isn't he? Knows a little bit about basketball, that guy Kay.
I think all 4 of the guys that are going to be on ESPN tonight are brilliant.
They're not bad. I don't think they're in the Hall of Fame.
Rick Pitino, Roy Williams later as the shot clock gets down to 4. White throws it up, gets the front of the rim. And out of the timeout, Duke's got an easy basket. Now a poor offensive series for Syracuse.
Zone very active, but you see they're trying to go down to the low post from the high post area. Hey, you know, you talk about those 3 losses they had. In the 3 losses, The three-point shot is really...
17-13 Duke on top. Kennard and Allen combined go 2 for 9 to start, but Jason Tatum has been composed tonight.
Well, he shows some of the skills right here the pro people love. Watch this right now. He's going to spin off this post move. He's going to go to the baseline. There it is. Look at that great awareness, great vision, great feel. And now we're going to take him right here. I'll tell you what, watch this ability here. He looks one way, stop on a dime right here, and bam, he can knock it down. He knows where the open areas are on the floor. He knows where to go. And right now, he catches it, squares up, knocks it down. And that's not even his great strength. His great strength is his incredible speed, quickness, elevation. He is going to be one super pro. He's rated right now number 7 by our guy Chad Ford, but I think he's going to climb that ladder. He's going to climb that ladder.
He's 2 for 2 when it comes to three-point shots. Everyone else 0 for 4 tonight. Substitutions in the game for Syracuse. Roberson is in as Kennard comes up short on a 3. Gets his own rebound, gets fouled.
Yeah, you don't want to foul guys like Kennard and Allen. They're like almost automatic on the free throw line. You mentioned Roberson coming in. I did the game along with my guy. We did it with Mr. McDonough, and we did the game. We were amazed with the way he rebounded in the game against Duke. I believe he had 20 rebounds, Carl.
He did.
He had 20 rebounds, 14 points, and he sparked them to the win at Duke.
14 of those rebounds last year were offensive rebounds. Allison?
Well, you guys were talking about Jason Tatum, and I spoke to him about his play of late. You know what he told me? He said, I'm comfortable. Remember, he played just a couple games before they got into conference action, which is tough for any player, let alone a freshman. He said that first stretch of ACC play, it was just tough to find a rhythm. I had to adjust to the physicality of play at this level, and he had to learn how to get open and score in the college game. He goes, night in and night out, you're facing guys that can really defend. So I had to work on my shot and getting it off quicker. Now we're seeing it all really come together for Tatum.
Without question. And Dick, you've been around the game for so long. You see, this is a freshman. You see their confidence slowly build. He's playing with boatloads of it.
He really is. But can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why do you have to say so long? Give my age. Dick, you've been around the game so long. Are you trying to say I'm 77 years old?
Are you 77?
I'm 70. I
didn't have you a day over 60.
I had about 60.
You know what comes with all that great experience? Credibility.
Hey, this guy right here in the foul line, talking about automatic. He broke the Syracuse record of land attrition the last game. It is 38th in a row. He just converted there. It's 39. He's like really automatic. I mean, he steps up there, transfer, came from Colorado State, started at Arkansas Tech. John Gillum. Jim Boeheim said, yeah, he had a bad game against Georgia Tech, but we're not fighting for an NCAA berth without his play.
Tatum trying to force a pass in. That's a...
Yeah, he was anticipating his teammate to step to the ball.
Second turnover for Duke. Allen right in the face of White.
Well, they know that White's a great long-range shooter, so they're going to make him have to put the ball on the floor and attack the rim.
Battle does that. High off the window, no good. Tatum caused that shot to be altered at the rim.
Well, the one good thing Syracuse is doing, they're taking away the running game.
Gillen's calling for it. He's open. Wanted to get a 3 off.
Duke had no time, tough time shooting the ball. I wonder if their division, because of the dome, affects.
No doubt. You walk in here and you look at the rims, the depth perception is very different than any other building. 6 of 18 from the floor so far is Duke.
Oh, nice entry. Nice entry. Got a score there. They really love the kid Leiden. He's one of the guys. There's 5 players in this game that Chad Ford has in the first round. There's the entry, high-low. Now you got to go strong to the basket. You got to finish that play. Now you're struggling for a point. You should have 2 in the bank right now.
Foul on Harry Giles. Leiden's a sophomore, 6'9", 223, and again, it's a hard one to figure. He played every minute of the last 9 games, and the game before the game 1 of that stretch, he played 39 of the 40 minutes.
It will never top my guy, Walter Still Chamberlain. He averaged 48.5 minutes 1 year in the NBA because of overtime games. That's hard to believe. Oh, by the way, he scored 50 a game and 25 rebounds a game.
He could put the ball in the basket. Allen getting booed again every time he touches it as the shot clock hits 5.
And make him really work against that zone.
Good ball fake. Frank Jackson hit it with about 1 on the shot clock.
He's another threat coming off the bench. Diaper Dandy could shoot it. Most guys do well when they have that ball fake and they make the ball dribble it hard dribble, and then up for the shot.
Give that bucket to Matt Jones. Gillen throws it inside. Leiden didn't like what he saw. Now we got a mismatch out top with Tatum on Gillen.
What doesn't Tatum do? He's smooth, he can rebound, he can run the court, he's got good touch, and everybody says he's a terrific kid.
Allen misses again. Grayson Allen 1 for 6.
He shot that from Albany, man. I don't see a lot of good shot selection by Duke. I think they're rushing too much. A little more patient against that zone.
For White, and there's Tatum with another rebound. All the way to the rack.
Are you serious? Hey, that's a Diaper Dandy. Are you kidding me? Chad Ford, get him up that ladder, Chad. That kid is legit. I agree with Jim Boeheim. He should be in the top 3. That's how good he is.
Largest lead of the night, 23-17. Bad pass there.
Not getting enough ball movement and player movement. Duke sloppy right there. Very sloppy by Duke. I've seen a lot of sloppy offense out here by both teams.
Defender backs up. What do you do, Dick? You take it to the hole.
He is so smooth the way he goes. He's velvet, man. Oh, look at a little shaking.
7, Memphis and Cincinnati. How good have the Bearcats been? 24-3, half game behind SMU. And then Big Ten, Wisconsin, Ohio State. They stream live on the app and watch.
Tell you one thing, that next game, when you think about Louisville, North Carolina's my pick to win it all. I don't care what happens the rest of the year. Tournament play, Jackson's coming on stronger than ever. They're such an offensive, explosive team, and you better rebound because they're terrific on the offensive glass.
Also got Joel Berry there controlling the tempo as the point guard. They have all the tools.
Did you see that rebound?
The rebound.
Wow. I love Jackson as well. Kind of a Diaper Dandy for Kansas. You got to like Lonzo Ball. His versatility, his ability to find people.
A lot of people love Dennis Smith Jr. They love Markelle Fultz.
Well, Monk. Also, Fox is terrific down there in Kentucky. It's a deep draft. It's going to be a terrific draft.
Tatum got bodied by Leiden. They'll get the foul there. So Boeheim sits there at 900, although many Syracuse fans will tell you he's got 1,001. Of course, he had 101 wins vacated.
He's got 1,001. Forget about that. He shook the hand 1,001 times to the other coach with a W. So to me, he's got 1,001 wins. He's been an incredible ambassador for Syracuse basketball. Talk about Bleeding Orange. Had a book called Bleeding Orange.
Critical defensive stand here for Syracuse with 6 to go in the first half, and that 6-point lead. Tatum, a left-handed layup might have been a little easier.
Yeah, he should have used the left hand right there. He got challenged. Tough shot to use your right hand. Gillen's got to get some shots. He's got to get some shots. He and White. He got fouled. He got fouled. No call. Come on now. I got one eye and I can see that. Oh, what a turnaround that is. Instead of shooting 2 free throws, I got a 3 the other way.
Tim Boeheim is letting Mike Eads know it, too.
Oh, he got fouled. I don't think there's any doubt about it. How could 3 guys miss him? How could 6 eyes miss him? I got one eye. Come on, Carl, help me out.
Syracuse offense looks a little disjointed, and Kennard just banged in a 3-pointer, his first of the night. He now has 6 points to go with a 10 from Jason Tatum.
They're not able to get their key guys to get shots. Gillen, you got to credit Duke for doing a good job defensively on White and Gillen. I mean, they got to make shots, those guys. They go as Gillen goes, Jim Boeheim told us. In those wins, he's been really outstanding.
They're trying to get it again, low to Leiden, help from Allen, and the near turnover.
That was telegraphed. You could see that happening from here, and the defense reacted to it. It's amazing. You look at Coach K sitting there, John Shire to his left. It's amazing. Every game you take everybody's best hit. You take the fans on you, everybody comes out, and yet the Duke kids were smiling. I mean, his record over the years is, it's unbelievable.
Howard step back, can't get the roll, offensive rebound. Gillen decides not to take it. Can't you say that about Carolina too? Don't they take the best shot, the big crowds? Is it just Duke?
No, it's not just Duke. It's Kentucky, Carolina. They need that. That's big. That's a big three right there. They needed that. You know, all the big programs, the Kentuckys, Carolinas, the Dukes, they take everybody's best shot, day in and day out.
We left sneakers, shorts, the shirt on that last move by Gillen. And boy, can Tatum silence a crowd. He knocks down another one.
What confidence he's playing with. You can see the swag as he goes up and down the floor. He knows, I am good, I am bad, I am for real.
Gillen wide open, doesn't take it. Instead to the hole. And the tall trees forced the miss.
3 on 2. 3 on 2.
3 on 2. They settle for a long
shot. Yeah, she went right to the goal. That's become the trademark now. Transition. Kick out for the 3.
Gillen, and that's on Allen. Gillen had their arms locked. They're going to call it on Grayson Allen.
And if you're Syracuse, you love to see Gillen go to that free throw line.
They settle for a 3, but there are parts
here. Syracuse is 2-3 zone, but it's not the 2-3 we've come to be accustomed to. See the gaps right there, and Duke's going to try to do that. Get right in the seam of the gaps to get open looks. This zone is not long and athletic like the great teams they've had over the years. Again, right here, see the gap? You want to attack that gap? Step back, foul line area, wide open. Wide open. Duke's been trying to go to that foul line area as well. And I'll tell you this, take a look right here tonight. See right here, Tatum steps right in the gap. The wing is wide open. He's got an unmolested shot, just wide open.
He's been outstanding. Jason Tatum, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. The rest of the team's got 4 more points than he does, but the same number of field goals.
Yeah, my top 3 Dr. Dandies are right here. Tatum, Lonzo Ball, and Jackson from Kansas. 2 on 1, give the bounce pass.
That's a
he walked.
Yeah, they've messed up several fast break opportunities.
Should have given it off. Bounce pass. Mike a little bored on the bench there, not happy what he's seen in transition. Trying to Euro step.
2 questionable decisions. Allen had Kennard the last time down, and here he had Tatum running with him.
I got Tatum playing right now up on the top.
Allison.
Well, Duke is up 8, but the coaches feel like it should be a lot more. They were really getting after their guys for allowing Syracuse to be in this game. They said, we should be dominating at both ends of the court. You guys are better than them. You need to go out there and show it on both ends, offensively and defensively, and really imploring them to step it up a notch.
Yeah, I think that's why we saw him sit back in that chair with frustration. But Jim Boeheim's got the same amount of frustration. Roberson has been disengaged tonight. He had a layup or perhaps a dunk there and just lost the ball out of bounds.
Well, when we saw him get those 20 rebounds, Mr. McDonough and I could not believe it. He was a glass eater, dominator. He was unbelievable. I thought he was going to have a great year this year, and he is struggling for playing time.
Yeah. Again, last year, those 20 rebounds and 14 of them offensive.
Yeah, he's a terrific offensive rebounder. Shooting the ball has always been a problem for him.
Andrew White only 1 of 4. Gillen.
And Lighting can't get touches.
Only 1 of 3.
It's tough to win when your stars aren't going to perform. Your stars have to step it up on this stage.
Leiden's got Jackson, a shorter player, on him defensively while Tatum is guarding Gillen out top. Alley-oop, Roberson lays that one in.
Nice play right there. Good 2-man action. Gets a little mismatch, gets the ball inside. They need a little spurt here to go in halftime with a little momentum.
How quick did Kennard get that 3 off?
I'll tell you one thing, what a year he has had. Kennard, tremendous high school player out of Ohio. He has been fantastic, averaging about 35 minutes a game, shoots 45% from the 3.
Gillen didn't follow it. Instead, it's Tatum. Watch out. Got too far underneath. Missed the basket, and it's going to be Syracuse ball.
And he's very frustrated right there.
Dick, Saturday, ESPN, Big 12, Pac-12. They cap off the full day of college hoops. How good is Bill Self's team? They win tonight. They'll get their 13th straight Big 12 title. And then our huge Saturday primetime game, UCLA and Arizona. On the app and watch ESPN. That's College Game Day site as well.
Hey, I'll tell you this. You talk about Bill Self. 13 consecutive titles. That's unheard of. That equals Hall of Fame.
Kennard battling. Finally, Syracuse comes up with it. Not a lot of people know. So you're going to be in Cleveland. You're going to see the Cavaliers. Kennard broke LeBron's high school scoring record.
Wow. I'm going to see them tomorrow. I'll see Carmelo's going to be there. Carmelo hopes to be in a Knicks uniform. I don't understand Phil Jackson getting all over Carmelo. I should look Carmelo Anthony. He does what he does best. He plays hard and he makes shots. Ask Coach Ken. Go right over there, call him up, and ask what it was like to coach Carmelo with the U.S. Olympic team. And he'd tell you he was a charm to coach. He did what we expected. Make shots and play winning basketball.
These two Hall of Fame coaches, of course, Coach K and Jim Boeheim, won gold medals in 2008, 12, and 16.
I respect certainly what Phil Jackson's done as a coach. Nobody questioned it. But in New York, he's created a Ringling Barnum Bailey circus. And I thought they're going out of business. It still exists in Madison Square Garden with basketball.
Guys, we have two great coaches in this game, but they're also great friends. They've actually spent more time coaching together than they have against one another, winning 5 world championships, including 3 Olympics. And I talked to them both about this, and they said, look, when it comes to this game, we're both professionals. But Coach Krzyzewski said that we are friends forever. I love him. I love Jim. I love his family. And when we're out there, we make it about the players. But once the game is over, they're the best of friends. They have been for several years. And Coach K probably knows this defense better than anyone else that hasn't coached with Boeheim at Syracuse.
Well, the only one might know better is Mickey Krzyzewski and Julie, because they're really great friends as well.
Well, they got to get some points here, Dick. The lead is 10 as we get under 40 seconds in the half, and they got 10 on the shot clock.
The Stars have been reduced.
Great drive by Gillen. He gets it to go. That's a big one for them, and now they need a stop.
That was a terrific drive right there with the reverse going to the left hand. They got to get a stop right now and get a basket, get a little momentum. Watch this little acrobatic move. Change direction. Let defense doesn't. It was made for academic reasons. Graduate, get your degree, go for your master's. But it's being a recruiting item right now. Coaches are recruiting, trying to find those kids. And that wasn't the intent of the rule. It's being abused. We see them all over. They're supposed to only go to a school if the school they're at doesn't have the master's program that they want to pursue.
Now, without it, Syracuse isn't even thinking about the tournament this year because their 2 fifth-year guys, White and Gillen, have carried them. Final shot time. Who's going to take it? They're going to get a foul on Howard. This is second, so we're under 7 now. You got to get the ball. You got to get the ball to Tatum, don't you?
Yeah, well, they got to come up with a stop here. They can't allow him to get another deuce here. Tatum with those long arms. He's been a marvel. His performances that we're witnessing now. You talked about the Virginia game. Unbelievable. Oh, tell me. Yep. Well, they're not in the bonus, so they're just trying to take time off the clock. Not a bad move.
5 fouls for Syracuse now. Allen has it.
No good. No good. He's after the buzzer.
Grayson Allen misses. That was a 10th rebound for Jason Tatum, which gives him a double-double in the first half. He just got the rebound.
You know, Carl, the one thing, they're still in the game. They should have been put away. They should have been down by 15 or 16. Only down 8.
Andy Katz, Kara Lawson, Fran Fraschilla. The Alfa Romeo halftime report starts after these messages. 4 Hall of Fame coaches, Duke and Syracuse now, North Carolina, Louisville at the top of the hour. Duke 33, Syracuse 25, closer than perhaps the statistics will tell you, which we'll get to In a moment, Dick Vitale, the place, because it's only 8, still has a lot of life left in it.
Yeah, it really does. They need a little spurt right now. Syracuse get the crowd alive again, because this place has been rocking. But they're going to make some shots. White's got to come through for them, and so does Leiden. They're two of their key players, and they really haven't been productive. On the other side, the Jason Tatum show has been off the charts. Take a look right here. You want to see ability? Keep your eyes on Mr. Tatum. Unbelievable talent. Just knows how to play the game. Has a great feel. There he is. Steps right to his shot. Here he is right now. Look at the fake. Ball fake. Gets the open space. Knocks it down. And we're going to see a little more of him right now. Watch this. How he finds the open seam. The seam of the zone. Right there. Steps in and knocks it down. Look at the ball movement again. Gets in a gap. Knocks it down. What a half he had. A double-double half.
14, 10, 3 assists. The rest of the team, 19, 11, and 3. Not a great shooting night for Allen, 1 of 7. Kennard got hot a little late, 3 of 7. Leiden and White have played every minute in the first half. So has John Gillen. And the first half statistics are brought to you by Tic Tac.
Let me tell you this. Do you know one thing? Tic Tac has 2 calories in it. Did you know that?
I definitely did not know that.
See that? Work with me, man. You learn a lot of things, Carl. We took some baseball, too.
Tic Tacs. Dick says they need to get off to a good start. There's the alley-oop that hit the rim.
Hit the rim.
They had a dunk set up. Would have got this place ignited again.
And it was right there. It was well executed except for the pass.
Kennard uses the ball fake to get open for the 3. In fact, that one went off the fingertips of White, so a couple of miscues early for Syracuse.
And right here, you're going to give him another opportunity.
Yep.
Give him another opportunity. You can't do it against a team like this. There's a little frustration on the gym. Met his son at halftime with his beautiful wife, Julie. His son, Buddy, is a star on the high school level.
Near 3-point play, rolls around as we send it to Allison, waiting for the free throws.
Carl, you and Dick were talking about the life in this building. Well, Duke needs to play with more life. Associate head coach Jeff Capel told me at the half, we got to have a little more oomph out there. We should be up more than 8. His number 1 concern was transition. Now, they have 7 fast break points, but he said there was 5 different opportunities that they had to get out and run, and they came up short. So that's got to be better in the second half. He also warned his team. Syracuse has been a second-half team, especially at home. He said, you guys got to be prepared for them to scramble or press or do something different. You've got to bring it to the rest of this game.
I'll tell you one thing, Allison, no doubt about it. Carl and I talked about it during the break. Their transition execution was very poor, and that has kept Syracuse alive.
Empty trips down when they had numbers. 1 of 2, 9-point lead. See if Gillen can get started here. He's a red-hot shooter when he gets the 3 to drop.
They're not going to win this game unless White and Leiden start being productive. They got to start giving some points.
Leiden launches in. Good call.
They need him. He's got great range to the shooter. He's a terrific young guy. Spoke to him before the game. He's a good rebounder.
Only his 3rd shot attempt of the night.
You got to get free for shots. That's what I like about Kennard and I like about Tatum. Look at this. They get free. They know how to create space.
Well, Tatum's resume tonight, the reel is really impressive. Gillen gets it to go on the foul.
Terrific drive right there by Gillen. That's the 2nd time we've seen him be a little acrobatic, change direction. He's their catalyst. He's the guy Jimmy Bam says if he plays well, we got a chance to win.
He got face raked a little bit by Allen's left hand. Didn't go to the free throw line. He's one of the best free throw shooters in the country. Makes about 92% of his free throws.
What's he, 39 in a row right now?
40.
40 in a row. He's at the 40 mark. 41 in a row, man. Great rotation. Great foul. That's a big 3-point play right there. We got a 6-point game, baby. This game is a must for all you Syracuse lovers. Lost 3 in a row. They better win this game and they want to go dancing. And put those dance shoes on, baby.
On the road at Louisville next game.
This would be a knockout punch if they come back to win this game. Look at that fake to create space.
Kennard got bumped by Battle.
Always coaching. Once a teacher, once a coach. West Point cadet, discipline. Two greatest coaches in basketball right now. Coach K and Popovich, both academies. West Point and Air Force.
Tatum misses offensive work, no. And Syracuse comes up with it.
Both guys would be in the argument if you had to pick one of the best people working the sideline today in any sport. The Belichicks, the Sabins. You better put the name Popovich and the name Krzyzewski in there.
Biden's got a mismatch.
Oh, you got to take advantage of that mismatch.
Good pass.
Yes. No, too late. Foul before.
Foul was against Thompson. He went up. No basket call. They're going to call it on Jackson, who got him with the body.
Free throw line can be big in this game in the second half. Duke, a very good free throw shooting team at 75%. Syracuse pretty good too at 71.
Coach K wants to talk things over. 6-point advantage for Duke.
About weather when you're inside the dome, but when it's 62 degrees in February in Syracuse, you talk about the weather. People outside wearing short sleeve shirts. It's a complete 180 from when I was here about a week ago when I was up on top of the roof to see how they clear it of snow. A spring-like day in Syracuse, pretty unusual, and maybe that's why there's over 30,000 in attendance, a season high for Syracuse. You don't have to brave the elements today, Carl.
No, you don't. And a lot of the local schools are on break, so you got a chance to come in here. You don't have to get up for school tomorrow morning, so you can sleep in after watching a game like this.
And you don't have to shovel snow. Usually at this time of the year, you're shoveling snow, there's ice. I've been here, man. Snowstorms. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe when we get off the plane. Seeing it. Wow. It's like Florida weather today.
4-point game. Allen on the bench.
Nice little start here to start the half by Syracuse. Zone getting a little bit more active. Oh, second opportunity, you got to hustle to the ball. They didn't hustle to the ball.
7 offensive rebounds in the first half. Syracuse had only 2. We're going to get a bump out front.
You got to hustle to the basketball. You got to be alert. One of the things with the 2-3 zone, you don't get blocked out assignments. Form like a little triangle on the interior.
Got 10 offensive rebounds, only 8 points off that. Tatum brought it down and had it stolen. Can cut it to 2. Gillen all the way to the hole, lays it in.
What a terrific open court player. He has shown that he's an outstanding open court player. And I'm telling you, if he keeps playing like this, Jim Boeheim said, when he plays well, we play well.
7-0 run for the Orange, and watch this bolt of lightning.
Here he goes. Right now, wants to change the direction. Look at that change. He likes going to that right hand, and he does it very well. Very strong driver. Physical. Oh, what a great fake.
Knocks down a 3, boy.
That's a gift. You young kids watching, use the ball fake, create space. What's the good if you can shoot a basketball, but you can't get open?
A lot of people associate his game with a Chris Mullin, a little old school head fake, ball fake type game.
Chris Mullin, one of the greatest shooters I've ever called the game. Guys like Alfred, Mullin, Reggie Miller, UCLA. Oh, double up on Leiden, wide open. Great pass by Leiden. Tremendous cerebral player. They doubled him up. Bam! He found the open guy. We got a good one, buddy. We got a good one, Carl. Call your friends up, people. Cuse lovers know they need this game.
What a pass by Kennard to the baseline. Foul called.
Nice little pump fake. Look at his hit. The ball fake creates space. Wide open. You can't let a shooter like him wide open. And then right here, double team. Find the open guy right down the gut of the defense. Poor job by Duke executing defensively. Help side's got to rotate over. Rotation poor.
Piling up the fouls in the second half. They have 5 of them already. Leiden just picked up his second.
I know it's dangerous. Good point, because put them on the bonus, they could be trouble.
Grayson Allen back into the game. He's been dealing with an ankle that he rolled in the Virginia game.
Had a pinky problem too, with displaced pinky.
He and Emil Jefferson really unable to practice during the week.
Tell you what, John Jackson, Corey, they do a great job at Duke, letting us know all the little ins and outs of what's happening. So does Pete Moore here. I mean, those SIDs, they work so hard, and they're not paid anywhere nearly what they should be paid.
Thompson went for the alley-oop to Leiden, kind of a look away, and he missed the layup.
Leiden had a great opportunity there. He's asserting himself a little more here now, which is a positive. Second half, he wants to be a little more active. Jim Bear must have got to him. Oh, wide open, dropped the ball.
Real good pass, Kennard open in the corner, and that'll go out of bounds over the backboard. But I tell you, you have Allen, Tatum, and Kennard all great vision. Always lead to good shots.
Yep, they really do. They move the ball. But I'm telling you this, I can't believe how wide open.
By Southwest Airlines.
Take a look at Gillen. Talk about a high flyer, go right through the defense. He goes by him like their mandatory defense. He's really been the key to keeping them in the game. Now with White, we haven't heard White's name too often.
Not at all.
And he right now is one of the big-time shooters in the ACC, the leading scorer in the ACC, and the 91 threes he's made. Duke's played him really tough.
Only 1 of 4 tonight. He's only taken 4 shots and made 1 of them. He's got the ball now. He got bumped by Allen.
Got to credit a little bit out to the defense of Duke, finding him everywhere he's on the floor. Transferred from Nebraska, started his career at Kansas. He's the Marco Polo guy, traveling there. I mean, Kansas, Nebraska, Syracuse.
Frequent flyer, high flyer,
wow.
Frequent flyer. Grayson Allen, 3 fouls.
Leiden's a little more aggressive right now. See, moving a little more with the ball and out the ball.
Battle bangs in a 3, and that's a big one to cut it to 2.
Big one by Battle. He hit a big one to win the game against Clemson. How big does that look now on their resume? Is that 2-3 zone? Very, got to get a little more bounce to the step after a score.
Tatum. Around and out, offensive rebound, another second chance.
Giles right there. Young guy was rated #1. He's had major ACL surgeries. Still in the top 10 according to Chad Ford.
Watch out, Battle starting to warm.
Little Battle right now. Diaper Dandy stepping up. We have not seen the real Harry Giles because of the injuries the kid has had. I saw him in high school and I was blown away. How good he was.
How about Kennard gets it to go with the right hand.
See, right there to see him by the foul line, catch the ball, foul line area, and he knows how to score. He has every way he can score. He's versatile, right by the ACC. There it is, little fake drive, goes to the right hand. Somebody told me he played quarterback.
He did.
Right-handed.
Great quarterback.
Right-handed.
Right-handed.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Could have played in college. She's got 9 this half. There's mom and dad.
Wow, proud.
Back the other end. We got a foul before the shot.
See, I knew you would have that. I knew I could go to you, Carl. I know you're like an encyclopedia.
I got this number for you, too. Over 30,000. 30,331, which is shy of the record, but it's the first time, Dick, since 1990 that they've had a midweek crowd over 30,000.
See, I did my homework too.
1990.
Can't miss foul shots here. You know, to me, Syracuse, here's the agenda, I really believe. They got 3 games left. They got 8 wins in this conference. This conference has been a monster. I believe you go 9-9 in this conference, it is a ticket to the NCAA. But they win here today by VBDI. My Vital Ball Dome Index just told me they win today. Pencil them in. Lock City, no matter what they do to Louisville or Georgia Tech.
They just rotated Tatum now to the free throw line. And that one went off of Tatum's leg. Yes, it did. Syracuse ball.
Good call right there by Mike Eads. It definitely hit his leg. Talking about Georgia Tech, coach of the year in the ACC, to me, he's got to be Josh Pasta. The job he's done down here. They practically ran him out of Memphis. They love him down at Georgia Tech.
Battle scored the last 6. That's a foul.
Soon as you reach in, they're going to call that.
So you get the coach of the year in the conference. Who do you get coach of the year nationally?
Well, you know, nationally, you got to think about right away. Few and Jay Wright. I don't care what talent they have. All for taking that program from where they were last year, petitioning them to be fired. Sean Miller's done an incredible job, and I love the job that Mike White is doing with the Gators of Florida. What a great move. I love the job he's doing. Right hand, left hand, driving to the goal. They love him here at the Carrier Dome.
He wanted to foul. Wow. He's a momentum player. When he gets going, he can really go. At 43 against NC State earlier this year.
And hit the big three. See, that's too wide open in that league. Too wide open again. Pushing the ball.
Battle all the way to the hole, and they're going to call a block. The fourth foul on Allen.
He had a little drop-off from the bounce pass for a layup. Let's look at Coach Capo, Coach Krzyzewski, Coach Shire. Now watch this. Change of direction. Look at the left hand. He's a strong driver. Teammates love it. They love it, man. But the fans love it. Most of all, Jim Boeheim loves it. His wife Julie sitting behind me loves it. His son Buddy loves it. What a program he has built here. 41 years. Played here with the great Dave Bing. And great is not good enough to describe Dave Bing.
Battle has been
a
one-man wrecking crew or battleship.
I'm telling you this, man. I'm addicted to this. This is unbelievable. The spirit, excitement. Give me college hoops.
They're collapsing on Tatum so they can't get him the ball, but he does get it. And a turnover.
They're getting sloppy. They are getting sloppy. I think they're forcing it in there too much.
Syracuse rallied from 14 down. They lost to Louisville in double overtime, but these are the games they came back from and won.
So they've been in those situations. You don't want to keep fouling out there. 60 feet, 45 feet from the basket. Come on. Timeout. Good timeout right there. This Hall of Famer knows what he's doing.
Both teams are in the bonus already.
I think you're looking right now because they're all beating each other. When it's all said and done, I believe there'll be 9 teams coming out of the ACC.
My man had Clemson prior to last night's loss at 4-10, still in it. Still 4-10?
In the bubble.
Then they lost and he said they were out.
Yeah.
I just looked at the standings and how packed it is at the top. I talked to Coach Krzyzewski yesterday. He said this is the best the conference has ever been because it is so balanced. He goes, if you give every coach about 5 more possessions, we'll have completely different standings. He said, I've never seen the conference so loaded.
Tell you what, Allison, you get into that tournament, you get with Pittsburgh, with Artis and Young shooting, you got Dennis Smith Jr. for teams at the bottom, and they could take you like Kemba Walker on a big run here.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, you try to pick an all-star team in this conference, really tough. I picked mine, but I'm telling you, a lot of people will disagree. I got Kennard, I got Donovan Mitchell, I got John Collins of Wake Forest, been terrific, Justin Jackson, and Bonzi Colson.
7-0 run, their first lead since 12 of the first half, but that's a way to quiet it.
Nice pass right there. Great look. Harry Giles, really nice play right there. Good diagonal, good finish. The ball should be stolen.
Where are we going with it? He'll fade away, short. And no offensive rebound for Syracuse.
Tough shot right there. Was really challenged. One thing about Duke, they can put a spurt on. They really are a spurt basketball team.
Jackson's 3, no good. Offensive rebound, another one for Duke.
Tell you one thing, Giles is giving him some good minutes. Very active. That's good news for Duke. Get him ready for March Madness. That'll be a big, big plus. Oh, wide open up that foul line.
Tatum open for a 3. Money.
They hurt you with so many weapons. Coach K's got the jacket off.
How about having Kennard, though, play at that free-throw line? As a quarterback, his vision, I mean, he does lead to open shots.
And he's got great size, and Tatum gets his first basket here in the second half. What a drive. Are you serious? Are you serious? This little guy, what a running back kid be. What a running back. Football coach better call him up.
Gillen's got 18. Jones, long three, no good. Lighten the board.
Syracuse not a great rebounding team. Average, but they did a good job there, taking away a second opportunity.
John Gillen's got 13 points this half.
Can't find shots for Andrew White. That great three-point shooter. See right there?
Great defense. Tatum's open for an alley-oop.
There it is! Oh, can he run the court? Jason Tatum, a star, a future star at the next level. They're going to love him, whoever gets him in the NBA.
Give credit to Jones, too, on that steal, which set it up.
Well, that's what he does. He does well.
Got a three. Gillen's on fire.
Look at Gillen. Go play basketball. Don't look at the crowd, Gillen. Don't look at the crowd. Play basketball. You're in a battle here. You're in a battle.
Good defense by Battle. They're going to call a foul. Mike Eads had it.
Look at Jim Boeheim, very animated on sidelines. With the steal, the lob, and Mr. Tatum with the flush. With the flush. And Mr. Gillen says, you made a deuce, Tatum, but I'm making a three, baby. I'm making a...
All right, Andy, boy, Michigan's a pretty good team in that Big Ten. They can surprise you. How about Cincinnati in the year they're having? They go 24-3 to start. Then the Big Ten, where, of course, Michigan has now maybe got themselves in. Wisconsin's going to go. They'll go with Ohio State at 9 Eastern on the app and watch ESPN.
You know, John Beilein's done a great job in getting them to regroup. They went through a little struggle, but they're winning at the right time. They got quality wins, and that's how you get in the tournament. His son, by the way, is like 20-5, coaching Lemoyne. Patrick right down the road here.
Big Mo Wagner has been much better from the outside. That's a team that can nail you with outside shots. Here we got a two-point game. Duke up on Syracuse. We're midway through the second half.
They got Tatum playing light in right now. He's got to go to work a little bit. He's got to go to work down in the post.
Tough turnaround. They get the foul on Tatum. Allison?
Duke knew coming into this game that they cannot allow Syracuse's zone to just stand him up, that they have to really move the ball, and that's what Coach Krzyzewski was just telling the guys. You have to continue to move without the ball and move the ball, but not on the court, guys. Kind of interesting. Grayson Allen, he's played just 4 minutes so far in the second half for Duke.
Well, he's got 4 fouls, Allison. That really put him on the sideline, too. Made some silly fouls. But they got to do a better job. You're right, Allison. They got to get a little bit more motion. The zone has a tendency to make you become stationary.
Yeah.
And you got to have one ball movement and player movement.
Leiden, 80% free throw shooter, now has 7 points, and we are tied at 56.
They really try to go to Kennard at that foul line area.
Another offensive rebound. Giles to Kennard. Oh, he didn't get it to go. That would have been a serious highlight.
I'll tell you one thing, Giles gave him an extra possession. He has really been active.
And another offensive rebound. That's 2 on this trip.
You know, you better talk about Kennard. Forget about All-ACC. What about All-American? What about All-American?
Well, Player of the Year.
I mean, he's got to be in the argument. He's having a terrific year.
That time he's over the back, and they're going to get Kennard with a foul. This almost went in, Dick. I don't even know if you could see it. It was like a visual trick, but he does a full 360.
Look at that move. Are you kidding me? And there's Josh keeping the ball alive. He's been so talented this year, so steady. Kennard has been so active, driving, shooting. I still think when you talk Player of the Year, Carl, you got to go right to Kansas. Frank Mason, his winner's mentality, making big plays, and winning 13. I mean, that's incredible, Andy. I can't believe it. Andy Katz in our studio, we got to make a bigger thing of it. We may not see that. In a power conference, 13 in a row with, think about this, with a shot clock, 3-point shot. I mean, that is an incredible achievement. He's been nominated for the Hall of Fame. If that alone doesn't get you, there's something wrong.
And they reload, but you're going to lose Jackson. You're going to lose Mason. You're going to lose Graham. Next year's a real challenge.
Graham's back.
Graham's coming back.
Graham is back, but they got some great recruits coming in. Billy Preston and coming very good.
Don't they always?
Yeah.
Tatum's open for a 3. Gillen runs by him. The extra pass to Kennard. Jason Tatum is mature.
Let me ask you a question here. I am really blown away. I'm sure Coach Ben, we walked into the locker room, he had all things drawn up there, matchups, stay in this guy's face. How is Kennard getting so many shots? Somebody in Syracuse got to stay with him and not let him get the ball, just like what Duke's doing to Andrew White.
How about the extra pass from Tatum there? Lyden lost it, White's there, he got fouled. This is a freshman making this extra pass.
Yeah, really right here. Watch this. Nice fake, right there, he could shoot it, but he's going to get it. But he knows this guy's a better shooter from range. How could he get an open look like that, though? Whoever's playing that zone got to match up and find him. Nobody's going to introduce him. Kennard can make shots.
The dilemma for Duke right now is Frank Jackson picked up his 4th foul.
Yeah, they got Jackson and Allen with 4.
And Allen's going to come in for him and play with 4.
Well, what he's going to do there is going to take each guy, have one on the bench, one play. The one thing about Allen, I will tell you this, I've seen him in these situations, he is not going to stop playing hard and not stop playing his kind of game, which is to attack. He's become more this year a facilitator.
No doubt.
I think those injuries played a big part in it.
5th lead change in the last 3 minutes and 17 seconds.
See, right now, you got to find Kennard. You got to exactly know where he is, and you got to stay with him. You can't give help.
Jones 3. Off. Rebound.
That's foul.
Kennard.
Silly play right there.
That's his 4th, and Duke is in big foul trouble now.
Mike Krzyzewski cannot be happy with that play. That's not thinking.
He picked up his 4th. Dick, as we go to break, let's see how that guy, number 5, is putting in the elite effort to win basketball's highest individual honor.
Honestly, the will to win, the will to get better each and every day. I love to work. I love to be
a Lincoln dealer.
Welcome back, everyone. We take a look at tonight's Sonic blockbuster, and this game is certain to live up to the expectations we had coming in. The steal and the alley-oop to Jason Tatum. What a night he's had. 19 points. And John Gillen's gotten real hot. 7 of 10, 21 points in the game. And Duke has got big-time foul trouble.
Well, that's big-time numbers right there. Keep an eye on that, especially with Allen and especially with Kennard. Kennard made 2 silly fouls over the back. Yep. I mean, you're a great player. You're valuable to your team. You can't take those chances.
Thompson goes to the free throw line with 7:38 to go. This is a much bigger, more important game for Syracuse, and they're playing like it in the second half.
They are really playing desperate. You know that. They know this is big time to get out of that 3-game losing streak. I know a guy to be real happy right now. Our guy Sean McDonough. He loves Syracuse, obviously. Mike Tirico's in the house. John Wildhack, or the AD's in the house.
Everybody
Syracuse,
went to Syracuse. Everybody went to Syracuse.
It's unbelievable. Dave O'Brien, my guy, does a great job. And Mike Tirico, yep. John Wildhack. Hey, I wonder if Tirico paid for that seat. He got enough money from NBC.
Kennard had it open for a second. Jefferson got it to go.
Nice pass. See, that's what he does well, Kennard, from that high post area. Finds open people.
And patient. Gillen looking to get the 5th foul on Allen. Threw it up. Didn't go.
He was off balance there. Did not have any balance at all.
He was trying hard to draw that 5th foul.
Smart play, but a not good shot. Entry again.
And a foul for Emil Jefferson.
Emil Jefferson shows that winner's mentality. Great execution by Duke. Last 2 possessions, so efficient, bringing the ball to the inside. I watch this right here. Tatum with the pass. He's got the great size, so he looks right over the top of that zone and drives it in with that diagonal pass to Jefferson.
Your point's well taken. Emil Jefferson has been playing hurt. He's the 5th-year graduate, 4th all-time Duke when it comes to offensive rebounds, and really the heart guy of the team when he's able to.
The great hire that was. He'll get them some pride and passion. And what about the trade? Cousins, unbelievable, hooking up with Anthony Davis. I just hope he follows Davis, not only as a player, but his actions when he plays, the way he treats his coaches, teammates. Cousins is a talent, man. Big time. That was a steal is the deal. I'll just get back here. Lighted, it's amazing that they're where they're at. And Lighted and certainly White have not been productive.
Tough shot for Battle. They're battling on the boards. That time Gillen runs it down. Battle 3 to tie. No.
They can't seem to find shots for White. White can't seem to get free. He's the leading three-point shooter in the ACC in terms of made 91 coming into this game. Lighted plays hard, he's active, but he's got to be able to finish plays around that basket.
Kennard, Tatum's open, ball fake. Gillen's going to try to push. Layup.
What a nice pass. Very fundamental, the little drop pass, the bounce pass on a dime. Yes, sir, Gillen has been a star of stars for Syracuse. They usually win when he plays well. We'll see what's going to happen here. 5:45 left.
How about that pass? Boy, Jason Tatum continues to pile up statistics.
Well, they found right there an opening in that zone. They found an opening in that low box area, and they're taking advantage. The last 4 possessions, 3 times Jefferson scored. 2 times he received passes from Tatum. See, right now, you got Allen play Lighted.
That was a 2, and it's a bank shot that goes. They're going to call it a foul. It looks like his foot was over the line for a 2.
You got to call that, baby. You got to call that. Off the backboard, Timmy Brando. Timmy B, where are you? The bank is open, buddy. The bank's open in Syracuse.
At 8:44 at night, bank is open.
What's happened, they've extended the defense to play Kennard, and it's opened up a gap down on the interior. See, right now, Jefferson's wide open. They missed him. They missed him.
Allen shoots it. Way off. Kennard gets an offensive rebound.
Oh, what a nice pass.
Foul underneath. Another offensive rebound, Dick.
Second opportunity again. Watch this right here. Look wide open. Look at this. If you go diagonal, he's pleading for the ball. Get me the ball. The bank is open. Syracuse all the time. A little off the glass. Boy, has Jefferson stepped up late?
They called that a 3 when it was in fact, we just saw in the replay, a 2 from Battle.
Should have been a jump. Surprised they didn't look at it. Surprised they did not look at it. Usually when they're not sure.
I think at the break they'll take the point off and it'll be 68-65 if in fact it stays that way. But they'll look at that at the break and take off the point. It was a clear 2.
And see now Lighted if he gets open on the inside.
Battle the dump off. Be careful over 3 seconds. Gillen wanted it. Battle freed up for a shot. Lighted with the offensive rebound.
Great inside play.
Coach K was looking for a 3-second call.
Lighted, no question, is an outstanding college player. He's just got to be a little bit more active. Plays a lot of minutes. He's not even close on his shot.
No, and that elevation, which we've seen recently, not there tonight. Grayson Allen, 1 of 9.
Tyler Lighted stays in school. Next year, he could be an All-American. Another year, get stronger, more active.
Battle, step back. Got it!
He's got talent. There's no doubt that kid's got talent.
A lot of talk about the Duke freshman. Tyus Battle's a freshman himself.
So is Thompson. They got some good-looking young kids.
Tough shot, Luke Kennard.
You do see that drive with the right hand, going away, strong power. They'll look at that in a break and determine that take that 1 point away because it's so obvious.
Kennard's got 23.
What else is new? It's been the story all year with that kid. See, right now, Allen's playing lighting. You got to take the ball into lighting. Go right at him. Right at him. He's got 4 fouls. Great play. That's what you got to do. I'm going to coach. I'm going to coach right from here. You got to go inside. You got a mismatch. That's an number. That's a total mismatch.
Wow. Allen wanted nothing to do with it.
Got 4 fouls. What's the size differential?
He keeps shooting and he knocks one down.
Well, eventually they're going to go in, man. He's got a reputation for making big shots.
Look at a quarterback, Kennard, pound him on the chest and keep shooting.
He looks at Light and he said, you got 2, buddy. I just came back, got 3. I like 3 better than 2. Oh, we got a good one. Call your friends up. Call your friends up. And then stay there and watch.
On the heels of it. Back to you guys.
No doubt about that, Andy. And during the break, they did review that battle shot. Now it's a 2 instead of a 3, Dick.
Oh, right here. Look at this right here. There's his foot right there on the line. No doubt about it. Simple call. They did it very quickly.
And no extra points for banking it in either.
Nope. He made a switch down. Allen's off. Lighting. See, Gillen's got a driver, and he switched up on top. Kennard's got 4 too. Take him one-on-one.
Battle steps back instead. He gets it to go. He's shaking his head. He can't be stopped right now.
Tell you one thing, he's feeling good. He's in a rhythm. And slap hands up on top. He and the veteran. Now can it come up with a stop? Duke's been finding that opening down there in the low box behind Lighting. It's been wide open. They got a great job, Duke. Taking advantage of that.
Kennard steps in, uses the left, can't get it to go.
Offensive rebound again.
And Jefferson gets fouled. He's been a massive presence.
I'll tell you what, Emil Jefferson, not going to be in that box score where you're going to say, oh, wow, well, what a difference maker he's been here in the last few minutes. Look at him, feeling good. He better win. He better play hard. These next minute 36 is so big to Syracuse, Carl. You said it early. I'll repeat, this is a must-win to lock up an NCAA berth. They got Louisville on the road. If they lose here tonight, that's 4 in a row, going to Louisville, and then they come home and play Georgia Tech, who beat them just recently.
The inability for Coach Boeheim's team to keep Duke off the offensive glass is going to be the story.
It's a big story.
16-4 offensive rebounds in favor of Duke.
That's a 4-to-1 ratio, and that's because you don't get a lot of blockout assignments out of that 2-3. Try to form a triangle, you try to find somebody in your area. Every possession now becoming bigger and bigger to Syracuse.
On the night when White's also streaming on the app and watch ESPN.
Are we getting paid for this?
This is not something.
This is unbelievable. Best seat in the house, getting paid, and right now we come down the wire. Andrew White's been a mystery for me. He hasn't taken a shot in the second half. He has not sat 1 minute. He's played 38 minutes. He's too good of a talent. You look at his numbers, the leading scorer in the ACC, he's 1 for 4.
You don't take a game like this or an atmosphere like this for granted. The 30,000 all on their feet.
They're going to try to get him up with drive against Allen with those 4 fouls. He's got a big screen for him by Lighting. Oh, they missed Lighting inside off the screen.
7 on the shot clock. Gillen takes him. No foul.
He had a bad angle on that shot. He did everything right. Got into the hole, the gap. But he just really had a bad angle. They got to come up with a stop here. He doesn't want the foul on, just play tough defense.
Allen will launch a 3. No good, Lighting the board. And a
big time rebound by Lighting. Big time rebound.
Gillen looks for the hole, he got bumped. No foul on Allen, but he ties the game.
He said, I missed the one before, but I'm not missing this one. Here we go.
Well, that looked like a foul on Grayson Allen, but they didn't call it.
What's the mix-up here? 2 refs are talking.
Take a look at the contact that Gillen drew on Grayson Allen.
What a terrific drive. Used his body so well. Seems to be a little confusion. Some time maybe on the clock. Looking at the clock.
We're going to add about a half a second to it. Is this a foul?
Let's take a look right here. Oh, I don't know.
Gillen created it, no doubt.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't blow the whistle there, but he made a tremendous drive.
37-4, Dick, and that's what the clock says now. They let about a half-second run off. They'll put it back on.
Tremendous drive going to his left, using his right hand. Find Kennard if you're Syracuse. You better know where he is on the floor, because he'll create something for a Tatum or for a Jefferson. His passing ability is one of his scoring ability. Here we go. This is big for Syracuse. Wow, their season could be here. Their season could be hanging here. Could be NIT or NCAA.
Good defense. Kennard forces it. Leighton's got it with 5 seconds to go. They're going to pay attention to the clock. Gillen. Got it! Syracuse wins!
Are you serious? Oh, the right guy scored. He deserved it, that kid. I can't believe it, Carl. I can't believe it.